growing up, like my dad, he played football. My uncle played football. My dad also ran track. So like track for me was something that was kind of like, it was just like I was going to do it. The last time I jumped, I did jump at the Olympic trials in 2016, and it went okay. Like I didn't really get a lot of time to like train and stuff. After that, I went into football. So that was 5 years, and obviously they pushed the Olympics back a whole year. So it was a 5 year span of just not jumping, not really thinking about triple jump. I had signed with the Ticats, and then I was just like, let me get out here and compete, and just see where I'm at athletically, see where I'm at mentally, as far as just getting out there and having a passion for something that I love to do.
In February, I texted him. I said, look, you interested in training for the Olympics? I think you have a good shot at it. You're making trials now. We can spend more time on it. So I never heard back from him until, I think, May 4th. He sends me a video of him jumping, and I looked at it and said, you're crazy. You should have been training for the Olympics. I don't know what you were thinking, but that's incredible. And he's doing it in tennis shoes. It was just, he's just got that talent. So I said, look, if you're in, I'm in if you want to train. We got 1 month. He says, okay, I'm in. We started training, but it wasn't training like everybody else trained. We could only do some jumping skills. That's all. We didn't do any drills, running. We didn't have time for that. So out of the whole time we trained for the trials, we trained 8 days. And then we found, I think, 3 meets to qualify for trials, because you have to have a distance to qualify. The top 24 guys get to go to Oregon for the trials. And we kept doing a little better and better every week. And we do go to Oregon. And out of the top 24 guys, the first day we made it to the finals. They take the top 12. And 3 days later, 2 days later, on Monday, we went to the finals. He got down to 5th. So out of all that time, in 8 days, we made it to the top 5. They only took 3, though. That was the only thing. We probably missed maybe by a foot.
Having that ability to take 5 years off and then get out there and set a new marker for myself, it definitely allowed that confidence to come here, play a new game, in a new country, and, just try to develop myself and get here and help my team.
We were, of course, aware. We communicate with everyone. We probably didn't know the stature of how close he came. We've dealt with guys that were chasing Olympic dreams before, but those were in winter sports. Too bad for USA track team, and unfortunately, too bad for Tim that he didn't qualify, because he came very close. But it was definitely our good fortunes to get him at camp on time and make an impact this year. Regardless, we would have wanted to bring a guy like Tim White up. So if he went on to be an Olympian and we had to wait a little longer, he would have been well worth the wait.
I've been around some track guys before. He's a physical young man. He runs with physicality, blocks with physicality. He has just a great attitude. He puts the team first as well. But the thing that jumps out at me is his physicalness. We asked the receivers to do a lot, and specifically to Tim to do a lot, and he was able to do it seamlessly.
I was really inspired by my teammates. Like Unger, he went out there and stiff armed a dude, like ran into the end zone. Like that has to get you hyped. Like the crowd was out there, it was just super nice. It was a day game, so it was different from what you have seen the last 2 weeks. And it was just a dope environment overall. So being able to impact, and then freaking Frankie with a return. So I'm like, okay, like hold up a little bit. Let me make a little splash play out here. So I mean, how could you not be hyped? So basically, they called the play that we've been working on during the week, and we executed to perfection. Dane went back, dropped back for a perfect pass.
I think it's been a log jam at 2-2. Boncaviar goes down.
Letting it fly. It's caught, and it is a touchdown. Tim White.
It just made everything worthwhile, and I was able to high step into the end zone, which made things fun. And, be able to go to the sideline and celebrate with the teammates. I told Frankie when I got back, I said, you can't be the only one making explosive plays out here, so I have to back it up.
Tim, he's at the top. So I'm honored to have somebody on that caliber. Every coach wants somebody at the top. And other than winning the Olympics or being in the Olympics. That's as far as it goes. Next year's World Championships, and we say, no, go do your thing in football. That's your passion. I'm not going to comment on track the whole time during football, and I haven't.